Okay, so Miss Kramer, you want to come up to the podium? All right, this is in the matter, who's your attorney, John Glazier?
John Glazier, but this was supposed to be downstairs. It was supposed to get dropped to a usage and be downstairs, but my paperwork here is wrong, and we noticed that last time I was here when I was downstairs. And he told me, just remember when I came in today to get it fixed or whatever, so that it says usage and all that.
I have no, your attorney is not here, so I'm not gonna proceed without him. Go have a seat.
Okay,
And then we'll bring Mr. Glazier, when Mr. Glazier gets here, we'll take care of it, all right?
okay.
If you plead to a misdemeanor, you do get sentenced up here.
Oh, is it up here? Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
so
they
we'll
just told me
see,
downstairs.
And when Mr. Glazier gets here, we'll take care of it. All right, Ms. Reinhold and Ms. Hennigan.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Hennigan, is that your client?
Who
Who do I have from the jail?
¿Quién está ahí en la cárcel?
¿Cómo?
¿Cuál es su nombre?
Camilo Hilario Pascual.
This is Camilo Hilario Pascual.
Yes, that's my client, Your Honor.
Could you ask him if it was possible for him to move forward so we can hear him better?
Usted se puede acercar un poquito más hacia adelante para poder escucharlo mejor.
Gracias. All right, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Camilo Hilario Pascual.
Este es el caso de la Fiscalía del Estado de Michigan en contra del señor Camilo Hilario Pascual.
Okay.
All right.
So hold on, I'm going to bring up my script for you again. I don't know if it makes it easier on you, Ms. Reinhold, to view it that way or not, but
Yes, that would be great.
okay. All right, so okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Okay. All right. Sir, and I'm sorry, and then I have Tamaris Hennigan appearing on behalf of Mr. Pascual.
Sí, aquí tengo a la licenciada Hannigan que se presenta representando al señor Pascual.
Okay.
All right.
And this is file number 23-21208FH.
Es el expediente 2321208FH.
Mr. Pascual, have you had an opportunity to read and review the pre-sentence report?
Señor Pascual, ¿usted tuvo la oportunidad de leer y revisar el reporte presentencia?
No.
No.
All
Your Honor,
right, so Ms.
We did discuss it previously, but he's unable to read.
Mire su señoría, nosotros conversamos sobre él, pero él no puede leer.
No puede leer.
Yeah, I'm unable to read.
Okay, Ms. Hennigan, were you able to read it to him?
¿Usted se lo pudo
Yes.
leer a él, señor licenciada Hannigan?
In my discussion, Your Honor, I went through the highlights of it. Yes, Your Honor.
En la discusión,
Sí.
en la conversación que tuvimos, yo le subrayé las cosas importantes.
No sé cómo.
I don't know how to do that.
Okay, so Ms. Hennigan, I'm going to put you, Ms. Reinhold and him into a breakout room so
Okay, Your
that
Honor.
can go over it a little bit more. So hold
Gotcha.
on a minute.
Mire, licenciada Hannigan, yo le voy a pasar a usted, al señor Pascual y a la señora Reinhold a una oficinita virtual para que usted pueda explicarle más en detalle el reporte.
Sí, está bien.
Very good.
So Mr. Pascual, when I open the room, you may automatically go into it.
Mire, cuando yo abra la oficina virtual, es posible que usted entre directamente a esa oficina virtual.
Sí,
But if you don't, you'll have to use the mouse to click on the blue button for join.
Pero si no funciona así, quizá usted tenga que usar el mouse, el ratón, y apretar una casillita azul que dice join, Join, una casillita azul.
And that will pop up in the screen here in just a second.
Y en breve usted lo va a ver eso ahí en la pantalla.
me tengo que escuchar donde dice azul, donde está azul.
El azul, ajá, con el mouse, apriete ahí la flechita, apriete donde dice la casilla azul, apriétela. Usted sabe, did he do it? Yes.
Yes, you did.
Okay, good. All right.
Okay, so, Mr. Schilling, you said you were here on, what case again?
Caleb Johnson,
Oh, what's your name? The person on the Samsung device, what is your name?
Glenetta Schilling.
It's Caleb Anderson.
Oh, okay, so it's Caleb Anderson. All right, let me change that name on the screen, and let's see, your attorney is.
Yeah.
Sam Malaro, all right, hold on a second. All right, so Mr. Anderson, I need you to go somewhere quiet.
No, Your Honor, that's Glenetta Schilling that you have on the Samsung. She's here to witness Caleb Anderson, such as myself, for his sentencing. She's at work. She might have to put herself on mute.
What's her name?
Glenetta Schilling.
Spell.
I can't, yeah. GLENNETTA. Same
Same
as,
last name.
yes, ma'am. It's my wife.
Okay. Okay. All right, got it. All right, Ms. Schilling, go ahead and mute your device if you can. Mr. Malaro.
Yes, Judge.
All right, is he in jail? Is there Caleb Anderson here? Is he in jail?
Yeah, he's at
Mr.
Limerick.
Malaro?
Yeah, I thought he was in jail, Judge.
It's not on my jail list. All right, Miss Adams, I don't know if we can verify whether or not Mr. Anderson's in the jail, because I'm not showing him on my jail list.
I thought he was, but let me look. Let me look real quick.
I'm just pretty sure he's still in jail. Looks like he got out on April 28th. No, today's April 28th. All right, well, we'll try to locate him. Miss Adams, if he's at the jail, I will take him.
Judge,
Okay.
Judge, you did grant him a PR bond.
Oh, is he
So-
here?
Let me see if I can find him. I'll get, if you could pass on this, Judge, I'll see if I can't get him in.
Okay. All right, Miss Underwood.
Your Honor, Don't you think the victim, I should have been notified?
So, Mr. Schilling, I don't deal directly with victims except at the time of sentencing when you get an opportunity to speak. So I don't know what happened with this gentleman, just because I see hundreds of people a week. So you can contact the victim advocate or you can speak with the prosecutor. But we can't discuss that at this point. So Ms. Wagner, I don't know if you want to speak with Mr. Schilling. I don't know that he's out on a caravan, but that's what.
So, Mr. Schilling, if you would, I'm not familiar with this particular case. I wasn't assigned to it, but if you would contact our office, one of our victim advocates, either Becky or Rochelle. I know that Becky's here today. If you'd like her number, I can.
I'm canceling out. This is just gonna piss me right the fuck off.
Hey, well, you're.
All right, so at this point, Ms. Schilling and Mr. Schilling, I'm gonna put you in the waiting room. You can contact the victim advocate, but no one gets to swear in my courtroom. So
Your Honor, I apologize.
I'll bring you back in for the sentencing, but go ahead and try to use a different phone to call the victim advocate, because it doesn't look like we're gonna be doing the sentencing right this second anyway. All right, what is your name?
I was waiting for Kyle Roberts sentencing.
I can't hear you.
I'm just waiting for Kyle Roberts sentencing.
Oh, okay, got it.
Thank you.
Okay. Anybody else a defendant? Want to be a defendant? All right, so, everybody's in jail. Roberts, this one, doing that one, being on that one. So it looks like, Miss Adams, I could take Mr. Rembert
Okay.
or Kyle Roberts. Rembert is Don Van Dusen, so why don't we do Rembert first? Miss Van Dusen, is Mr. Glazier in front of Judge Olsaver right now?
Let me look.
Okay, so I'm gonna close that breakout room and bring Mr. Pasquale back. We screen share. All right, we're back on the record with Mr. Pasquale.
Otra vez en el acta con el señor Pascual.
Sí.
Mr. Pasquale, have you now had an opportunity to review the pre-sentence report with your attorney?
Mira, señor Pascual, usted ahora tuvo la oportunidad de revisar el reporte presentencia con su abogado.
Sí.
Yes.
All right. And have you had an opportunity to discuss the pre-sentence report with your attorney?
Y usted tuvo la oportunidad de discutir o conversar sobre el reporte presentencia con su abogada.
Sí.
Yes.
Are you satisfied with your attorney and the advice that she has given you?
¿Usted quedó satisfecho con su abogado y sobre la asesoría legal que ella le dio a usted?
Sí.
Yes.
And Ms. Hennigan, remember we have to pause.
Recuerde, señora Hannigan, que hay que pausar.
Ms. Hennigan, do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any information in the pre-sentence report?
Licenciada Hannigan, ¿usted desea explicar o disputar la exactitud o relevancia de cualquier información en el reporte presentencia?
Ms. Hennigan, you're muted.
No, Your Honor, I was muted.
No, señoría, estaba silenciada, pero no.
Ms. Hennigan, does the pre-sentence report disclose any prior convictions in which there exists any known constitutional defect?
Licenciada Hannigan, el reporte a presentencia divulga cualquier condena anterior en la cual exista cualquier defecto constitucional conocido.
No, Your Honor.
No, su señoría.
Okay. The probation department or probation officer has computed the minimum sentencing guidelines to be 36 to 60 months. Do you agree with that computation of guidelines, Ms. Hennigan?
Mire, el oficial de probatoria le calculó según las pautas de sentencia mínimas para que sean de 36 a 60 meses. ¿Está de acuerdo, señora Hannigan?
I do agree with the computation with regard to the state guidelines, Your Honor.
Estoy de acuerdo con el cálculo que se hizo según las pautas del Estado.
Ms. Hennigan, before, on number 10, before the court passes sentence, do you wish to say anything on behalf of your client? And remember to pause for
Mire,
the.
licenciada Hannigan, antes de yo dictar sentencia, ¿usted desea decir algo en nombre de su cliente? Acuérdese pausar.
Yes, Your Honor.
Sí, su señoría.
This is our second time before you for sentencing. While I don't disagree with the sentencing guidelines, we did have a previous agreement, the prosecutor's office at the time that my
All right,
client.
Ms. Hennigan, you have to break it down so the interpreter.
Mire a su señoría, esta es la segunda vez que nosotros nos reunimos aquí para fines de sentencia y aunque yo no estoy en desacuerdo, la vez anterior habíamos acordado.
We had a previous agreement with the prosecutor at the time my client entered his plea.
And I'm sorry, Ms. Hennigan, can you repeat that?
We had a previous agreement with the prosecutor at the time that my client entered his plea.
Al momento de mi cliente presentar su declaración, la fiscal y yo habíamos llegado a un acuerdo.
So the last time we were here, you asked me to have a prosecutor who would concur, I guess, so we've asked for a prosecutor to be present today, and they are.
Entonces, la última vez que estuvimos juntos, usted me preguntó y estuvimos de acuerdo en que queríamos que el fiscal estuviera presente en esta ocasión.
There was a agreement under Killebrew that my client would serve 12 months in county jail and then be deported back to his home country in Mexico.
Habíamos llegado a un acuerdo según Pellegrini, donde mi cliente iba a pasar cumplir una pena de 12 meses en la cárcel y luego de eso él sería deportado a su país de origen, México.
He's already on a immigration hold and has been since the day after he was incarcerated, and he reports that the immigration officers have been there speaking with him, preparing for any charges that they are bringing.
Él tiene una orden de detención de inmigración que él empezó ya a cumplir después que él fue encarcelado. Ha habido oficiales de inmigración que han ido a verlo allá y ellos están preparando, o sea, para que ya proceder con los cargos de ellos.
Aside from the agreement, Your Honor, I would just point out that my client takes full responsibility for his behavior.
Aparte de ese acuerdo, quiero decirle que mi cliente se ha hecho completamente responsable de su comportamiento.
That these actions took place, I believe it was 15 to 20 years ago when he was a much younger individual. And there were some cultural influences involved in his behavior.
Sí, y que esas acciones ocurrieron hace 15 o 20 años atrás, cuando él era más joven, y que hubo algunas influencias culturales que tuvieron que ver con su comportamiento.
Even throughout all these years, my client was not aware that he had broken the law so many years ago.
Even a esta altura, mi cliente no estaba al tanto de que él había infringido en las leyes o violado las leyes en ese entonces.
But once he came to understand that what he did was illegal in this country, he has from the very beginning insisted he would take accountability.
Pero cuando él entendió que lo que él había hecho es ilegal en este país, entonces él asumió su responsabilidad.
As you can imagine, being deported and not being able to remain with his wife and the family he's come to know here, in addition to any jail time this court might sentence him to, will be a very severe punishment for him in losing his family.
Entonces, como usted se puede imaginar, el hecho que él termine siendo deportado y no se pueda quedar aquí con su esposa y a su familia, porque él va a estar en la cárcel y después va a ser sentenciado, va a ser un castigo muy severo.
So today I'm just asking the court to accept the agreement that we previously made and grant my client the leniency of having 12 months in the county jail and then being deported back to Mexico.
En el día de hoy, yo le voy a pedir a la corte que acepte el acuerdo que se había hecho previamente y que le otorguen a mi cliente los 12 meses que le habían dicho y que después él sea deportado para México.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Muchas gracias, señoría.
Mr. Pascual, is there anything you would like to say on your own behalf?
Señor Pascual, ¿hay algo que usted quiera decir en nombre propio?
Mi nombre es Camilo Hilario Pascual.
My name is Camilo Hilario Pascual.
Anything else you would like to say?
¿Hay algo más que usted quiera decir?
Sí, nomás le quería preguntar si qué opciones tenía, pues, porque yo la verdad tengo mi papá todavía, mi mamá, y ya tan grandes de edad, y entonces estoy preocupado sobre eso, pues, porque ellos siempre se comunicaban conmigo, y ya tan grandes de edad, pues, y eso sí me preocupa.
Okay, I would like to ask what my options are. I have my mother and father still alive. They're old now. I am worrying about them. I used to communicate with them and they're old now.
To clarify, Your Honor, his parents are back in Mexico, and I would think that what he's trying to explain to the court is that the sooner that he can at least get deported back there, he has an opportunity to see his parents before they pass away. That's been a big concern for my client.
Y si puedo explicarle a su señoría, yo creo que a lo que él se refiere, sus padres todavía están en México y él quisiera poder regresar a México lo antes posible para poder ver a sus padres antes de que fallezcan.
Sí.
Yes.
Mr. Jones, what is the updated credit for time served?
Sí. Señora Jones, ¿cuál es la información actualizada sobre el tiempo cumplido?
126.
126.
All right, Ms. Wagner, understand that you need to pause for translation, but is there anything you wish to say on behalf of the people?
Señora Wagner, usted tiene que pausar para fines de interpretación, pero usted tiene algo que decir.
Your Honor, I was only going to confirm the agreement to 1 year jail.
Su señoría, yo solamente quería confirmar el acuerdo que habíamos hecho de solo 1 año en cárcel.
And I have nothing else to add. Thank you.
Y no tengo más nada que agregar. Gracias.
Right, so I'm going to number 12. In determining the appropriate sentence in this case, the court has considered the seriousness of the offense, your history, the principle of proportionality, the statutory penalty, the cost of confinement, the sentencing guidelines, the report and recommendation of the probation department, as well as what has been said upon the record at this hearing.
Al determinar la sentencia apropiada en este caso o estos casos, la Corte ha considerado la seriedad o gravedad los delitos, su historial, el principio de proporcionalidad a la penalidad estatutaria, los costos del confinamiento, las pautas de la sentencia, el reporte y la recomendación del Departamento de Probatoria, así como también lo que se ha dicho en el acta en esta audiencia.
Moving to there, the criteria and reasons for the sentence are the nature and gravity of the offense, the discipline appropriate to its commission, deterrence against repetition by you and by others, the potential for reformation, vindication for the law and the protection of society.
Los criterios y las razones para la sentencia son la naturaleza y la gravedad de los delitos, la disciplina apropiada a la comisión de estos, que no quiera volver otra vez a cometer una repetición, ya sea a usted u otros, la posibilidad de reformación, que haya una vindicación de la ley y la protección a la sociedad.
I'm gonna stop screen sharing here. Mr. Pasquale, it is the sense of the court that you will serve 1 year in the Lenawee County Jail on each count with credit for 126 days.
Mire, señor Pascual, la corte lo sentencia que usted pase 1 año en la cárcel del condado de Lenawee. Le están dando crédito por 126 días que ya usted ha cumplido.
Sí.
All right.
You are to pay $130 crime victim rights fee and a total of $136 in state costs.
Entonces, usted tiene que pagar un cargo de $130, que es al derecho de la víctima del delito. Tiene que pagar un total de $136, que son los cargos del Estado.
Sí.
All right.
You are to have no contact with the individuals with the initials BA or AN.
Usted no puede tener absolutamente ningún contacto con las personas cuyas iniciales de su nombre son B, A o AN.
Está bien.
All right.
You are to remain active on the Michigan Sex Offender Registration for life.
Por el resto de su vida, usted va a estar activo en el registro de delictores sexuales de Michigan.
Está bien.
All right.
You are going to receive 3 copies of your notice of right to appellate review.
Usted va a recibir 3 copias de su derecho and I'm sorry, Your Honor, you said appeal review, right?
A notice of right to appellate review.
Appellant review, de su derecho sobre los derechos de el apelante a una revisión.
You will need to sign and date 1 copy for our records.
Entonces, usted va a tener que firmar y ponerle la fecha a una de esas copias para nosotros conservarlas aquí en nuestros records.
Si me pueden dar en español, por favor, porque no sé leer pues, en inglés.
If you can give that to me in Spanish, because I cannot read.
Oh, we do have a Spanish version, I believe we can provide.
Mire, creo que tenemos una versión en español que le podemos entregar a usted.
Sí, está bien.
All right, very good.
The form has instructions to appeal your sentence if you wish to do so.
En ese
Ms.
portal
Kramer,
hay instrucciones en caso de que usted quiera apelar su sentencia, si así usted lo desea.
Sí.
If you wish to appeal the sentence, you would fill out the paperwork.
Mire, si usted desea apelar su sentencia, usted va a tener que llenar un papeleo.
And mail it to the address within 42 days.
Y le va a tener que enviar a la dirección que dice ahí. Usted tiene 42 días para hacerlos.
Sí, está bien.
Very good.
So we will try to verify if we should have, oh, here it is. I've got it. I've got a form in Spanish that I will send to my staff to send to you.
Mire, aquí encontramos la versión en español. Le voy a pedir a mi personal que se la envíen a usted.
Sí, está bien.
All right.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Hennigan,
Sí, gracias.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Hannigan. Ajá. Gracias a usted.
and thank you, Ms. Reinhold.
Oh, you're welcome. Gracias, señora. All right.
We're all set. Thank you.
Terminado. Gracias. Bye.
Mr. Pascal, you're out. You can leave.
Sí, se puede ir ya usted, señor. Pascual. All right.
So, Mr. Glazier, she'll be right back, but I'll be right back with Kramer, but Mr. Malaro in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Caleb Michael John Anderson. We have three files, 22-21106 FH, 22-21127 FH, and 23-21247 FH. Evidently, upon further review, he's housed at the Hillsdale County Jail.
Yes, Judge, in looking into the matter, I now recall that when we asked the court to reduce his bond, he had a hold out of Hillsdale and he wanted to get those cases taken care of as well. So it wasn't that he was just being released out to the public. He was going to go to the Hillsdale County Jail, and that's where he currently is. So I don't know if the court wants to adjourn the sentencing for us to arrange for him to be available.
Yep, we can do that. So we can adjourn this sentencing to May 12 at 8:30 in the morning, and that should give us enough time to writ him over. At the jail, I'll take Mr. Rembert next if I could.
Gotcha.
So we'll adjourn the sentencing over to May 12 at 8, we'll do 8:15. And then Ms. Adams will send notice to the prosecutor's office to do a writ for Hillsdale County Jail. All right, so Mr. Schilling, May 12 at 8:15, all right?
Yes, ma'am. And if you don't mind, I talked to my wife privately and she thought she was on mute. She apologizes extremely for that.
It's okay.
Yeah.
All right. Only I can swear. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. We'll see you back on May 12 at 8:15.
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Thank you, Judge.
Ms. Kramer, you want to come up here? Are you Attorney Miles?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
Is anybody else here?
I believe yes, the plaintiff is here. I don't know if he's represented. Mr. Fry had withdrawn last year.
Mr. Habib, do you have an attorney?
Sir. Yes. You do. Is he here? He does. I guess he's saying he does. He's saying he doesn't. I don't think he does.
So why don't you step in the hall and see if you can figure that out? And then maybe if he doesn't have an attorney, you can chat for a minute.
Very well, Your Honor. Thank you.
I'm winding my way through these. So, all right, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Christine Leanne Kramer, file number 2023-21205FH. I have John Glazier appearing on behalf of Ms. Kramer. I have Darren Coast appearing, not as an attorney, but he's here from our pretrial services. Let me pause real quick. Ms. Van Dusen, do you need a breakout room with Mr. Rembert?
Yes, Your Honor. Real quick.
Mr. Rembert, I am going to put you or send you an invitation to join a breakout room with Ms. Van Dusen while I handle this other matter, okay?
Okay.
All right, just go ahead and use the mouse and click on join. All right. So, Mr. Glazier, I have a note in my file. January 9th of 2023, Mr. Coast stated that she had at that time tested positive for meth. 4 days after being placed on bond conditions in district court, missed her next drug screen. She later called, said her phone wasn't working, she couldn't make it out to test. We allowed her to switch to Hillsdale. I have another note from Mr. Coast dated February 22nd, 2023. Then her January 23rd screen returned positive for both amphetamines and meth. She showed up to her February 17th test without money. At this time, we allowed her to test at the courthouse to reduce the cost to her. And we were charging her only $10 a test, which is half of what she would be charged otherwise. Now I have a contempt of court hearing information sheet, which is the same information. Okay, we had a contempt trial that was scheduled. We have a show cause. We have a lot of stuff. Mr. Coast, has Ms. Kramer been testing?
She has not, Judge. So we've since dealt with that violation. Now we have a new bench warrant.
Ma'am, don't talk yet.
Where she tested positive for meth and amphetamines on April the 3rd. Then she missed a drug screen on 3/31. Then she had additional meth positives for April the 7th and also April the 10th. And then she also missed drug screens on April the 18th and also April the 25th. And that's over at the drug testing facility.
Are we able to do a swab test today or a test today?
We can do a urine test.
Okay.
So.
All right, so what I need to see if Ms. Teskey or someone would be able to do that.
If she could go out in the hall, Judge, I could administer that test.
All right, Mr. Glazier, I would like to have a client tested today.
Okay. Yeah, I was just aware of a sentencing. I wasn't aware of all this other stuff, Your Honor.
I know, I was trying to give you that information. That's why I put it on the record. Ms. Adams, we want to come get all this stuff. We could probably send it to Mr. Glazier. Ms. Kramer, go have a seat in the hall. We're gonna have you tested today, all right?
But you have that new warrant in that file, warrant that's dated 4/5.
I don't have it yet, it's somewhere. Ms. Adams will find it and she'll send that to Mr. Glazier.
Can you do that?
I don't know. What else do I ask Derek? Yeah. Mr. Glazier, Ms. Adams said she already sent you the warrant. Maybe.
I'm not at my office, Your Honor. I'm at my home.
All right, Mr. Glazier, you can access your email though, right?
If I knew how to work this laptop, I would. Yeah, I probably can.
Okay, so Ms. Adams she sent it to your email, perhaps Ms. Van Dusen can, I don't know how.
That's I can handle it without seeing it, Your Honor. I understand what you're saying.
Okay, but there's also a new warrant, so she's in the hallway, we'll have her tested.
All right, I'm gonna run down and I gotta do one in Judge Shadler's, and I'll come back.
Okay.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
Hey, John. What is your email you always use, your Google one?
We're on live on YouTube.
Yeah, I don't want
to text that.
That's all right. I don't need to see it. I understand what she's being charged with today.
Okay.
I'll be
well,
back.
Anyway,
I'll be
all
back.
Right, you go.
All
Bye.
right.
Jenna, was that sent to our office?
I got it. Say it again, Ms. Van Dusen.
Was that sent to our office for on Glazier's case?
Ms. Adams.
Yep, I sent it to Mr. Glazier and the PD email.
Okay, I'll have the PD call him to let him know what it says.
Okay. All right. So this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Milton Trey Rembert, file number 22-21090FH.